So in my class, one of the most important thing you want to learn is storytelling. Storytelling will make you successful and the storytelling will get you more offer. So let's have a story time. If you remember that we talk about this Fannie Mae PE whole loan application pricing, it's PE means that pricing engine, right? PE whole loan application. And we talk about it's a mortgage market. When you want to apply for a mortgage, you go to Bank of America, you apply for $400,000. However, Bank of America is taking your information, going to PE whole loan application, applying for $400,000 loan on your behalf for 2%, and they will settle to you for 6%. That's how banks make money. So PE whole loan application is the marketplace for whole loan. Means that buying loan for bulk, right? Now, how many times that you can activate credit card? One time. Can you activate twice? No. Once you activate it, you cannot activate again because it's already activated, right? Just like that. So in the P whole loan application, there's something called commitment ID, which is like I talk about it, at some point, the commitment ID or the ID for the loan got maxed out because when they write the code, they made it like a 6-digit code, a 6-digit number. As soon as it becomes 99999, so it was not able to become 1 million. So the next day, the entire application was not working, and we're talking about a couple $100 million of loss. So that number is important because how do we know the person's ability to pay back the loan? So we have something called credit underwriting process. What does that mean? When you apply for a credit card, right? So just go online, you apply, you enter your social security number, whatever, right? They're going to see your credit score, and based on that, they will either approve the loan, and they will tell you at what percentage, and also they will talk about, what is going to be your maximum credit limit. Sometimes it can be $2,000, sometimes it can be $20,000 based on your credit score and your ability to pay back. So you guys understand that credit card application process, at least they will do what? Your credit check. But when you apply for bigger loan, like $400,000 or $1 million for mortgage, the credit underwriting process, which is financial background check process, is way more complicated. They will have to receive lots of data about your financial history, your job, your paycheck, your location, all the stuff, right? It's called underwriting process. So they have this document all about you. They will submit that document to an application called desktop underwriting. What is that? It's an application that they will feed all your information. That software will calculate your ability to pay. Either they will deny the loan, just same thing when you apply for a credit card, either they're going to deny or approve, right? Either it's going to deny your loan or approve your loan, okay? Let's assume that your loan is approved in this credit underwriting. So you will have a number called commitment ID. With that ID, you can apply for a loan of $400,000, for example, in the PE whole loan applications. So in the PE whole loan applications, you don't have only one bank using that application. More than 4,000 banks were using that application. Different banks, small bank, regional bank, big bank, credit unions, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, everybody's using that applications, and their loan agents were able to log in and apply for loan on consumers' behalf, okay? So one day, it was my job. My job was testing that application. So I had a pre-approved commitment ID, means that this person is qualified to get $400,000 loan. So as a bank A or bank one, I was able to log in to this PE home application. I applied for $400,000. It gave me $400,000, okay? I was thinking, what if this guy is working with Bank of America, TD Bank at the same time, trying to get $400,000 from here and $400,000 from here for the same house? Now this guy's gonna get like $800,000, right? So I don't know, physically it's possible, legally it's possible, I didn't know. But I was just curious to check the application functionality, how it will behave in this case. So I logged in as a bank one, I applied for $400,000 loan, it gave me $400,000. So just like credit card, you can approve one time, or credit card, you can activate one time. Once you activate it, you cannot activate again, right? So after this loan is approved for $400,000 from bank one, I logged in as a bank two, as a test user. I used the same commitment ID to apply for another 400,000. It gave me, now I have $800,000 loan. I was like, man, I'm rich. So then I log in as a bank three, and then apply 1.2 million. Bank 4, 1.6 million. All right. And then it was like, there's no limit for that. However, if I apply as the same bank, second time it doesn't let you apply. I was like, okay, do you think this is defect? Do you see something wrong with the application? I believe something wrong with the application. So I created a critical defect as a ticket. So I submitted, and developers, they looked at my ticket because developers are the one building that application. It is more difficult to build application. It's easier to test. All you got to say is, oh, you have this baby, your baby is ugly. Testing is like that. You're telling the developer your baby ugly. They're going to get offended, right? It's because it's so easy to just point out what's wrong, but it's not easy to build. But luckily, tester's job is only pointing out what's wrong, right? So it's like, this is wrong. It's like, they came back to me. They said, Kuzzat, nowhere in the requirement document it mentions that you cannot use the same commitment ID for applying at a different bank. I was like, but it doesn't change the fact that this is wrong. This is wrong functionality, right? So like, developers' defense were, hey, because this is not in the requirement document, therefore this is not defect. Okay. Now, what did we talk about? We said the good application software testing starts from where? Software testing starts from testing the requirement document. If the requirement document is wrong, we still have to make sure it doesn't mean the application is right. What do we do? In the software development environment, if you create a ticket or critical defect, if you don't close that ticket, nobody can close, because nobody is going to be able to take that responsibility when something goes wrong in the production. So what happens was, business team, because they know they're wrong, and the developers team, they don't have that obligation because requirement document doesn't mention it. They were pressuring me to close that defect. Every Monday, we get like this weekly meetings. Every team members, department managers, directors of software development, they will all CC'd in that meeting. They're like, they highlight my name to give me a psychological pressure. Kuzzat, close this defect. I was like, this I cannot close because this is wrong, right? I resisted. And then one day, after 2-3 weeks of back and forth communication, I just texted, like using the communication messenger at work, our business analyst. I was like, why don't you stop by in my desk? Why don't you stop by in my desk, on my desk? We can talk, face-to-face communication. We've been back and forth emailing each other for 3 weeks. I believe this is wrong. Please come to my desk. So she came, and I explained, hey, listen, I am logging in as a TD Bank, apply for $400,000 for the same person for the same house. Okay. I'm logging in as a Bank of America, applying for another 400,000. Logging in as a Wells Fargo, another $400,000. This guy using the same house, okay, he can apply unlimited loan. Do you think this is right? I showed her, and she looked at it and she said, Kuzzat, you're right. So what they did, they went back all the way. Once they changed the requirement document, they sent it to developers. Now developers, based on the new requirement document, changed the functionality, which fixed the functionality. Once they fixed it, they sent it to me. And then I was able to log in again for the same commitment ID for the first bank. Can I apply? Yes, I can, because I need to get $400,000. But when I log in as a second bank, now it's not letting me apply for another $400,000. Now I believe we have avoided a big production error. They could become a big fraud or scam. Now, when you look at it right now, right? Recently, within, I think, a month ago, there was a Chase Bank, scandal. People were able to get unlimited cash from Chase Bank ATM by depositing the fraud check. Guess what? Is this fraud? Yes, but you're giving customers or those fraudsters ability to get money is the wrong in the first place. It is not ATM was wrong. It was logic was wrong. Why logic was wrong? Because business requirement document was wrong. So software testing starts from testing the requirement document, testing the process, then test the software itself. Remember, storytelling is important. Now I just shared one interesting story with you. Have a good day.